What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be giving a tutorial on how to draw a winter tree. And the reason why I'm giving this tutorial is because when I was learning how to draw, I always found that trees were somewhat intimidating. And I thought they were intimidating for a really long time until I actually learned a technique to drawing trees, and it's really effective. So as you can see right now, I'm just drawing a basic outline. I started with a vertical line going down the page. Yes, I know it's not in the center of the page, but started out with a vertical line that would represent your tree trunk, and then you have lines branching from that, which will be your branches. And you do this until there is a bunch of branches coming off the trunk. You can put as many or as little branches as you feel. It's all up to you. However, I feel that the more branches you have coming off the trunk, the more intricate and more detailed that your tree will be. It's also important to keep in mind that you need limbs coming off your branches, and the more limbs you have, that will also factor into how detailed and intricate that your tree will be. Another thing that will add detail to your tree is actually have your tree branches and limbs overlap. It gives it a sense of depth, and that can really factor into the realism that you want to put into your tree. Once you're happy with the outline that you've created, you can now start to add thickness to your outline. What you want to do is outline the branches and the trunk and the limbs that you've already created and just make them thicker and try to give them a more of a three-dimensional look. Another thing you can do to make your branches have more depth is to, whenever you have a limb come off of a branch, it's important to make that limb look as if it's attached to the center of the branch and not just the edge of the branch. Usually, if you have a limb coming off the edge of the branch, it looks like it's just a jagged piece. Whereas if it comes from the center and works its way out, it looks more natural and it looks a whole lot better. And a way that you can actually get that sort of illusion is to make your branches have curves in them. If you have a branch going into a limb, you want it to curve in and not just stop on the edge. And you continue to add the depth and all that until your tree is completely full and is no longer just those basic sticks coming out of a vertical line in the page. Once you've done your outline and you've added a little bit of depth into your drawing, you can start to add the important details that will make the tree look more like a tree. At this point, you can add bark if you want to. You can put knots in the wood, maybe some roots coming up, a bird or a squirrel, anything like that that makes the tree stand out. As you can tell, I did not put extraordinary amount of detail into this drawing. I just wanted this to be a short video that covered the basic beginner guide to actually drawing a tree, because this is one of the simplest ways that I've found to draw a tree. I know this video really didn't go into insanely deep details about how to draw a tree or anything like that, but this was designed for beginners just to show them the basics of drawing trees and how it's really not that hard. It's just a few lines and outlining those lines. If you still have any questions, you can go ahead and leave a comment and I will get back to you. If you found this video really helpful at all, if you would leave a like, I would really appreciate it. And go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in any more of this type of content. Thanks.